This podcast has been produced by Contact a Family, the national UK charity for families with disabled children. It is part of a series looking at the benefits which families with disabled children can claim. For this podcast, I spoke to one of Contact a Family's helpline advisors to find out more information about the Social Fund. Can you tell me what the Social Fund is?
It covers a variety of payments really, and it tends to be generally for people on low incomes or in receipt of means-tested benefits. It can include things like maternity grants, and there are always strict rules for claiming these, so you should check because you can miss out. Maternity grants are one-off payments for help when somebody has either just before they have a child or just after they have a child. There can also be help towards funeral costs for things like the cost of a coffin, the cost of flowers, and that there are sort of set levels that can be claimed for help towards paying towards a funeral. It can also cover things like cold weather payments. These are automatically sent out, and it's when the temperature falls below a certain level for so many days in a row, and it's always worth checking whether you think you might be entitled to those. There are also winter fuel payments. At the moment they're only for people 60 or over, and usually in receipt of a retirement pension, and they're payable once a year, usually just before Christmas. It also covers loans, crisis loans, when somebody might be faced with an unexpected emergency or disaster. For example, a fire, the roof might fall in, people might get their handbags stolen, and it's something that is a crisis that's sort of unexpected that suddenly leads to you having no money. There can also be a budgeting loan, and that can be for something, it's not unexpected, but something that you might need, for example, a cooker or a fridge. And again, you can get a loan for these. You pay them from your weekly benefit at a set amount. It perhaps is always worth checking with the helpline as well about whether we can get you perhaps a charity that can help with things like cookers and fridges first, because obviously you don't have to pay these back. And finally, there are community care grants, and these can be paid for people in certain circumstances. For example, somebody who's just come out of a homeless hostel and needs help resettling back into the community. But they can also be paid to families where they are under exceptional pressure. And again, these are worth claiming too, because you don't have to pay these back.
For help and advice about the benefits that you're entitled to claim, please call our free phone helpline on 0808 808 3555. Our publication, Community Care Grants, looks specifically at the topic which was the focus of this podcast, and our publication, Benefits, Tax Credits and Other Financial Help, provides an overview of the main benefits families can claim. These publications can be downloaded from our website at www.cafamily.org.uk or ordered from the helpline, and the number again is 0808 808 3555. This recording was made in June 2010, and all information was accurate at the time of recording. For the most up-to-date advice about benefits and finances, call the Contact a Family free phone helpline.